Some very important reminders there. Well, art can be therapeutic for individuals of any age, but it has particular benefits for youth development and those experiencing emotional or behavioral challenges. Here with us this afternoon to discuss this is Sweetser's art educator, Nick Blunier. Nick, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Why don't we start by talking about what are the benefits of art therapy and the benefits for youth specifically?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of different benefits. First of which, cultivating self-awareness, self-esteem, to be able to have a kid work on a project for a day, a week, a month, be able to see that art displayed in the hallways and as they're walking by, pointing it out to their staff and to their peers, gaining that kind of confidence that they may not otherwise gain from their everyday academics. Cultivating their emotional resilience. A lot of our students have experienced some sort of trauma or emotional distress. So art gives them the ability to kind of voice that, and where they may not find those words to say those things, they can express it through their art. And then enhancing their social skills. We have a lot of students that struggle in social settings, but when they're able to sit down in a safe space, work with a group or a peer, they're able to kind of learn that social skill that they may not be able to do otherwise in like a public school setting.
Yeah. And Nick, you're the art educator at Sweetser. How is Sweetser specifically using art and what you do there?
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
Does that look like?
So a number of different ways. We have our weekly art classes and things like that where we pull in clinicians and our school occupational therapist. But then we also have events like the Learning Arts Fair. So every year we have a different theme. This past year was all different myth and folklore. So the kids learned about Leviathan and made like a whale sculpture, did fairy houses and things like that. That kind of ties in that education piece along with some sort of a creative aspect. We're also starting a program this summer that's grant funded where we'll bring families into the school after hours. They'll do an hour of art with me, something along the lines of like galaxy spray painting. And then the second hour is a meal provided by the school. So that'll give any families that may have that food insecurity the ability to have a meal and then also take some home with them as well.
Yeah, sounds like there's a lot of benefits to that program. And Nick, what stands out to you as someone who's working to empower youth through art? Any highlights of this program?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, over the past couple of years of me doing this, it's really the journey that the kids take while they're making the art. It's not so much the end result, but really the process of them doing the art making and being able to feel calm and secure, express themselves through the actual process making, and then be able to take that piece home and really show it off.
And well, Nick, for people who are watching or maybe hear about this interview this afternoon, what are some ways they can get more information on Sweetser's art therapy program?
Absolutely. Reaching out to Sweetser directly through the website or our 1-800-PROMISE line are great ways if any families have an individual that they think is going to be able to benefit from our program.
All right. Nick Blunier, Sweetser's art director, art educator here with us this afternoon. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.